Welcome to the Yellowbrick Road. I am Jordan, and this is attempt number 2 at watching a documentary called The Book of Revelation and the Great Revival by PragerU and Dinesh D'Souza. And trust me, you can see I'm skipped forward by 2 minutes right there because there's some violent imagery there, and I don't think YouTube would like that at all. And also, yeah, it's propaganda as well.
Wouldn't like it.
Well,
and yes, it is propaganda.
I'm just saying, like, none of that, like, actually contributes to the story that they're actually trying to go with, right? So I'm like, okay, I can skip this, and if it was their main point, I would not skip it, and I'll just take the risk. It's not about money; it's about like the video not actually being seen. That's my problem with that.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if I get a dime off of this shit.
Exactly. It's well, I'm saying that because people have seen me call out Sabby Saps for not playing certain clips because she'll lose money on it. Meanwhile, I'm like, look, I just played it, Sabby. I didn't get banned for that because it's just people talking. This shit might actually like cut the video off like straight up, like because of the.
If we don't get struck for copyright, we'll get struck for showing violent, bloody imagery on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Because we're probably on a shit list somewhere.
Yeah. Also, thank you, Joe. That's another point to bring up, meaning like it is what it is. If no one sees this video, it happened. It is what it is. Maybe I make a video talking about it and I just link this to them so they can watch on their own. But we might get copyrighted out of existence. So thus, and this is private companies, right? Candace gave me a strike. I think it's over now. I should make sure of that. Maybe I release this when I pass my probation period, because if I still have that strike and I get another one, I won't be allowed to like do anything, I think.
How much time do you got left on that?
It should be like a day or two, right? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm good.
Okay, so we can...
Yeah, I'll take the rest then.
Get to uploading this the moment it's done.
It would suck, though, like, getting off a copyright strike, then just getting right back on one again, like a couple days later. But whatever, okay.
Yeah, that's like asking which one of your nuts you want to get kicked in.
Either way, we're going to try. We'll see what happens. Obviously, before I get started, don't forget to check out the links in the description box if you want to donate to a charity, or if you want to join a Discord. We're in that Discord right now.
Come yell at us, please.
Yeah, all opinions are welcome. Just nothing pornographic, nothing grotesque, and you're all good. You're ready to go. Even Dennis Prager or Dinesh D'Souza could show up in my Discord, and guess what? I mean, they'll get yelled at and shit on, but they can say their opinions.
You know? Hello, YellBro. I'm Dennis Prager.
Oh, Dennis, you won't get banned. You will not get banned. We can say
I've just been banned from the YellBro Discord server.
You're mad
because I called them out for posting urine and feces. Yes, urine and feces. They're also mad at me because I said that I like to kill people for fun.
Jesus Christ.
That was Thursday last week.
That's so good.
Jordan, imagine for a moment a world without terrible things like theft or murder. This would drive me mad.
Listen, audience. That is not a human being. That is a soundboard. Those are downloaded AI vocal patterns. No one is saying those things here, okay? I promise. Anyways, also, the video will be linked in the description box for you to watch on your own if you don't want to hear us pausing it, or us pausing the video or us talking over it. You can watch it cleanly on your own, but I'm telling you right now, without any hesitation, it's fucking propaganda. While watching like the first like 2 or 3 minutes of this thing, it's propaganda. But without further ado, let's give it a watch from PragerU, The Book of Revelation and the Great Revival, which obviously started on October 7th. Here we go. What the fuck? I hit. There we go.
Once again, an armed attack in the
warning of graphic imagery, by the way.
This time, it's different.
Yeah, this is pretty grisly.
Palestinians celebrated as Hamas terrorists paraded their prisoners through Gaza, of which many were women and children.
October
That's nice.
7th is a day that will
Yes, it is.
forever live in infamy. They raped women, they beheaded men, they killed parents in front of their children, and children in front of their parents. It was the bloodiest attack on the Jewish people
You've done the same thing.
since the Holocaust.
Okay. Yeah, graphic warning.
It's different.
1,200 murdered,
That's
250
horrible.
taken hostage. The Israelis intercepted a call from a Hamas terrorist during the attack.
الو
But not Hamas themselves.
قاعد اكلمك من جوال يهوديه قتلته قتلت
Right, just the one call. Just this. Just the one.
يابا افتح الوقت شوف كيف قتلت يابا والله 10 قتلت 10
I'm gonna spin this one.
يابا على ايدي اعطيني امي يما يما يا
Captain.
طول الليل 10 ايدي يما 10 ايدي يما ربنا يحميك تفضل يما اقتلك
Fucking idiot. Look at
In
this
the mall.
fucking
They-
dweeb.
What'd they say?
Oh
Yeah.
god, look at him.
Obviously captions.
Ugh.
There was captions for that. What was it?
He was saying, look, Dad, I killed 10. See, look. I'm gonna message you, I'm gonna send you a video on WhatsApp. See, look what I did. Fucking idiot, dweeb, little fuckface.
Yeah, and unfortunately, there's people who are going to fall for that.
Rafaela Treistman and her boyfriend Hanani Glazer were at the Nova Festival 3 miles from the Gaza border.
You came here on October 7th for a music festival.
My boyfriend Hanani was crazy about this type of parties. So you had artists from all around the world and people from all around the world.
When
I'm sorry, but see how that's always the case? It's always like people that are just out partying. Somehow they're the ones that get like, instead of like them attacking like military sites, it's always like regular people. When Israel responds, who gets hit? Regular fucking people. How come that's always the case? Over and over and over again. It's like no one's like, wait a minute. We're the ones dying, and you guys are the ones making the rules about us dying. Every fucking time it seemed like. At least in modern time, in modern time period, it seems that way.
From what I understand, it's been that way almost forever.
It's like, I'm sure there's plenty of dummies in the fucking crowd. I'm sure of that. But the things that, like, they're just dummies just partying. Like, I mean, like, when I say dummy, I mean, like, politically dummies. As in, yeah, fuck Palestinians. I'm sure there's plenty of people there like that. Maybe not. I'm sure there's plenty. My guess. But there's plenty of people that have been destroyed by the Israeli military. They're like, yo, fuck Israel, fuck those guys. Plenty of like dummies in the sense of these
things.
You
don't go to music festivals to educate yourself on difficult and sometimes unpleasant political issues?
No, they're probably trying to avoid it, right? It's like, let's be honest. They know what's going on the other side of the fence, right? They know those motherfuckers are getting shit on.
Somebody I know is going to be pretty disappointed.
Well, it's just, but they're just dummies, though. That's the thing. They're just like, you're just dummies partying. They're not actually, like, if it was up to them, they'd snap their fingers and there'd be world peace, probably, right? If it was up to them, they're like, okay, you decide what happens in the world right now. Everyone gets along together, or we all go to war. What would you pick? They'd be like, yo, everyone get along together. Let's get back to partying. Hand me a fucking beer.
I would certainly hope that's what they would pick.
I truly believe that's the case. But yet, they're the ones who end up getting targeted. This action hit them the hardest, right? Like, directly at this music festival thing. And it's like, huh, how come this wasn't like a military base or something like that? Like, where there's like majority military people, the guys who actually shoot your people? How come it's never that? Crazy, huh?
Yeah. I think there's something they're not telling us.
The trade towers come down, but the Pentagon just has a hole in it. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Like, how does that always happen? It's almost like you guys are not really protected. But the fuckfaces that cause these things are always protected. Weird, huh? Let's continue.
Did you get the first indication that something was wrong?
I mean, we're all dancing and happy, and we were in front of the main stage. The sun started to come up, and everybody started to feel more and more energized. And suddenly, the music just stopped.
Right, you guys are all on ecstasy and shit. MDMA.
Yeah, we're all
Okay.
fucking.
Graphic
And we
warning, by the
started
way.
shooting a lot
Graphic
of
warning.
rockets, and we started seeing from Gaza, which is from there, a lot of rockets in the sky. And we started running.
I haven't seen this documentary
We
at all,
went to
but there's
the
probably going to be a lot of
232
footage like
road,
this in it.
which nowadays
So
is known as the Death Road.
if that bothers you,
And
just
we started
listen
running
to
and
it.
searching for shelter because in every bus station you have a road shelter, which is basically these small blocks of
So, like,
cement
fucking
with
desert.
no door. And we got into one of those in hope that would be all the protection that we need. And we were wrong.
Yo. That's crazy. Okay. Well, maybe they're okay because they're used to rockets, right? Flying into their country, I guess. But yeah, party. Okay.
We sat at the very back of the shelter, and a few minutes after, a lot of people started to come inside. And we became to be 40 people, claustrophobic, and one person on top of the other, and we couldn't breathe. When they got there, the first thing that they did was to murder a police officer that we heard screaming from the outside of the shelter. Everyone that tried to get outside was shot. Now they threw inside gas grenades, strapple grenades, hand grenades,
That's gonna
and
fuck
they
everyone
started
up in there.
taking people out and burning bodies outside.
And
Random-
gas
what
grenade
are you
alone
doing?
is
Are you
fucking
crouching
nasty.
I
down?
was
Are
in
you,
the
are
floor
you at the
under
bottom?
people,
And
yeah.
they were just piled on top of
Yes.
you.
It was just a huge mess and blood everywhere and parts and people dismembered and very badly injured. And I just stayed like that for about 5 hours. Out of the 40 people, only 10 survived. So 30
For sure,
were
Dinesh is
murdered
gonna
inside
cover
the shelter.
the other side of things, right? Or no?
Hanani also tried to get out.
I
When I
mean,
got out, I saw
he has to.
Hanani's body at the
Otherwise,
entrance.
Does he?
Dishonest.
How have you recovered?
Oh, if he doesn't do that, he's gonna lose his
It's
career,
very
right?
hard to believe what happened, even though I was
No, he's
there
not.
and
He's
seeing
not.
with my own eyes and seeing them laughing and killing and having fun with it. And when they would actually get inside to shoot people, they were laughing, but laughing like someone told the best joke that you ever heard.
Is that to
Really,
you almost
huh?
like a definition of true evil?
Yeah, I couldn't see a soul.
Wow. What a
It's only
question.
darkness.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not
What a
love
fucking
language at
question.
all.
That is so
a
fucking weird.
glimpse into the mind of a
Jesus fucking
Hamas
Christ.
militant.
Good evening. What is your full name? How old are you? Where are you from?
The Israeli Defense Forces interrogate a terrorist who attacked a kibbutz.
So you entered the house and then you saw her in the room. And what did you do?
عملت الحين الشيطان غواني واخذتها هيك نيمتها وشلحت العين.
Be a real shame if these subtitles turned out to be bogus.
That'd be crazy,
Don't you
right?
think, Jordan?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's
Also, he's
Gaza.
calling rape bad. He's calling it not good. Right?
I didn't expect to be
Just
here.
saying, like, if
when we
you're gonna,
came
like,
to
keep
Israel,
your narrative
our
on
friend
point, we're
said,
gonna do
"What
it."
are you doing? There's a war going on. You're not going to Gaza, are you?" We said, "Of course not." But here we are.
Okay, so he's doing the Douglas Murray thing, where he's embedding with the IDF and saying, "Oh my God, this could be a crazy situation. It's crazy to do this. Could be hurt at any moment. We can be attacked." Meanwhile, it's like, no,
Give
not
yourself
really.
danger to get you the real truth.
Not really. You guys are kind of safe. You're embedded with the army. They already cleared out these areas. And most likely you're going to sit back and watch them destroy housing. That's going to be your news coverage. But, you know, Dinesh D'Souza, he's here to lie to you. And when Nick Fuentes debated this guy, and I'm like, and Dinesh was like, oh, you know what? Man, I messed up on the whole Iraq war thing. I got that wrong. I'm so sorry, guys. 25 fucking years later, or sorry, was it 22 years later? Whatever.
Iraq War started in 2003.
Yeah. 22 years later. Like, congratulations, Dinesh. After the dust is fucking cleared, now you're like, oh, maybe that was a bad idea. Maybe. But he just jumps onto the next war idea and runs with that one. And it's like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
Huh.
And Nick's like, wow, thank you for admitting that. Very sensible of you.
Yeah, the Iraq War just gets fucking memory hold.
I'd be like, yo, because of your horrendous take on the Iraq War, should you actually be talking about any other foreign policy thing? How do we know you're not suffering from the same fucking dumb fuckery that you had the first time?
How do we know that he's not intentionally peddling dumb fuckery just because enough people want to throw a few $1 million at him?
Exactly.
He's not suffering from it. He knows exactly what he's doing.
But don't worry. It's allowed, apparently. It's all good.
Yeah.
You know what his response be? You think I'm paid by Qatar or something?
I'm not Tucker Carlson. How dare you?
No, Jordan, it's Chatsworth Carlson. Gotta get it right.
All right, here we go.
Hamas attacked 19 kibbutz communities during October 7th. One was Nahal Oz near the Gaza border. Lishai Miran, a mother and wife, was there on that fateful day.
Lisha, in the very short time we have been here at your house, we hear these loud explosions. There you go, right there.
This is our life.
While we were filming near the Gaza border, the IDF was targeting terrorists. Machine gun fire and artillery rounds were constant.
How far is it from here to the Gaza border?
We are 700 meters from Gaza border.
700 meters.
Yeah, that's it.
On October 7th, what happened?
We were here in our home, and when everything starts, we go to our safe room.
Lishai, her husband Omri, and 2 children sheltered in place.
But around 9, we start to hear the shooting and the yelling.
Go ahead.
At 10:30,
There's a reason you prop up
they
these
get
guys
into our home
over the
from
peaceful
the window.
people.
And
Who's the guy that's locked up by Israel and refused to be released, even after the quote-unquote peace deal or ceasefire? It was like apparently his main narrative was to be a peaceful revolution, as in like non-violent. For some reason, that guy's locked up, but these guys are out here with AK-47s, and that's fine, apparently. And when they go around and they start executing people, according to Trump, it's all good. They're just policing they're policing the streets, okay? There's a lot of bad guys out there. Hamas is helping us out.
It's almost like there's rules for thee, but not for me. Wild.
It's almost like they want the most violent version to give them the excuse to be violent in response. Seriously. And, let's, once again, I don't know this person. I forgot his fucking name, to be honest with you. But
I don't know his name.
Imagine this person is like the Gandhi or MLK of Palestinians. And that's the guy that gets locked away, and you never see him again.
If they don't just kill him outright.
Exactly. And they allow the more military or militant style people to roam free.
Yeah.
And when Israel,
I get the title of
hold
this.
on,
Okay, go ahead.
when Israel drops its fucking bombs, those guys do go into tunnels. They do. Not all of them make it there. Like, there's a lot of the what we say before, Joe. The Where's Daddy program or whatever the fuck. Right?
Yeah, that Where's Daddy. It's either Where's Daddy or Daddy's Home. It's one of those two names. I'm always mixing them up. I think I think one of them I'm just making up just because I can't fucking remember. But
we get the point of what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, if these guys are in their militant stance and they're fucking hiding in tunnels where they can't get bombed, it's the regular people that die. Meanwhile, they're preserving lives. They're preserving the Hamas people. And we already know about their fucking funding to them, right? So it's like, huh?
Oh yeah, Benjamin Netanyahu is on the record as he's on the record saying that feeding Hamas was part of his strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I considered the idea like of like not full scale, but like, I mean, I empathize with everyone in any scenario. I do. That's my mentality with things. And I got the idea of having sympathy for the Hamas guys. But when I see this little ceasefire thing and I see them executing people in the town square, fuck those guys. Fuck those fucking guys. They're trash. And of course, they're the ones who hold power in these areas. Right? The Palestinians get shit on, and these guys are the ones that are going to be the fucking leaders there? Get the fuck out of here. That smells fishy to me. And it happens over and over and over again. I'm sure you had some leader in Iraq. Guess what? Get Saddam in there. And now we got to take down Saddam because he's so bad. How do you know he's bad? Because we picked him for a reason, you idiots. Duh.
I'm pretty sure what's happened in the last few days, Israel had snipers in range to take those guys out.
Exactly. They could have, right? Theoretically.
I would suspect.
Well, Jordan, all their snipers
they're watching it.
All their snipers were otherwise occupied, don't you know?
Yeah.
They were too busy. They were too busy playing that game where they decide on a body part for the day and see how many kids they can shoot.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, one day it's the chest, the other it's the head. Next day it might be the testicles.
They need another 2 years of training to practice killing unarmed kids in Gaza before they can shoot one or armed Hamas.
Well, I think shooting little kids who throw rocks is the upper limit of their skill set right now.
Well, what was the Matt Walsh statement of like, how do you get rid of Hamas? How do you eviscerate Hamas? They take them out. And it's like when they're standing in the middle of town square. If that's your main goal, there they are right there. But instead, they sit back and watch them execute people straight up.
Yeah. And also, just for whoever's listening to this, remember that while all this shit is going on, there's also an uptick in violence against Palestinians who live in the West Bank. And guess what? Hamas doesn't exist over there. They're just not there. That's the Palestinian Authority's territory.
Exactly.
And there's a very good reason that a lot of like serious peace activists have a dim view of Palestinian Authority. It's because they're a bunch of piece of shit collaborators. They're dummies.
Well,
they're stooges.
Oh, I want to say I did figure out the title of this video. They're going to let 144,000 Palestinians convert to Judaism, and they get to live.
Yeah, that's what we need. The fucking Jehovah's Witnesses approach.
Now,
instead of being Jews that are the 144,000 that get to find Jesus and be saved, it's going to be Palestinians.
Well, whatever. I'll leave the Revelation things for. Have you seen the Revelation yet in regards to this video yet? I haven't seen it personally.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And we're only halfway through though, guys. Come on, give them some time. But I just wanted to say, like the people that I was pointing out, like, yo, these guys are probably dummies. You heard the girl talk to Dinesh D'Souza, fucking dummy. No, like probably brainwashed and dumb as rocks. Same thing with like when you see the town square executions, there's Palestinians surrounding them, cheering it on. Why? Because they're fucking dummies too. Now, do they deserve to die for that? No. But they're as lame-brained as anyone else around, that I see around the world. You know, in regards to politics and their behaviors, as dumb as anyone else could be. Straight up. And that's just not like it's an IQ test. Wait a minute.
Right.
They're the bad guys over there, and you guys are the good guys. But I'm watching you execute someone in front of my face. All right? Isn't that like, wait a minute, you're a shithead too.
Yeah. They're pissing on your face and telling you it's raining.
It's ridiculous. It's just dumbery all around. And once again, the regular people pay for that. Hamas will find somewhere to hide. You guys get fucked. Your hospitals, fucked. Your schools, fucked. Your nurseries, fucked.
There's also the fact that every time somebody sees their mommy or daddy get killed by the fucking IDF, guess what? You just minted a new Hamas member, or 2, or 3, or 4.
Well, that's the thing I'm saying, Joe, is that as that's happening, which could create someone to be motivated to want to join Hamas and go fight them. Hamas is like, it's a good deal for us too. We get more soldiers. Come on in. Oh, you're radicalized from the scenario you experienced when you were a kid? Come on, join us. They're not saying no. They're not saying, listen, kid. Listen, you suffered something traumatic, so thus don't join us. It's not about justice. It's about revenge for you. So thus back off. They're not doing that. They're saying, come on in, sign the fucking paperwork, and come join us.
I think a pretty large portion, if not potentially more than half of Hamas's leadership is dead by this point.
I'm not so sure about that, personally. Not so sure about that, honestly.
I'm not certain about it either. That's just what I currently understand.
Well, the internal documents of Israel, right, where they say like something like 60,000 are dead of civilians, and what was it, around 10,000 Hamas dead? According to Israel's things.
I don't remember the exact numbers they gave.
The report where they said 83% of people killed are civilians.
Yeah.
And it's like give or take, like plus minus, 3-4% as far as margins of error, right? Which means, like, well, how large is Hamas? I don't even know. Like overall, how large is that group?
The last good estimate I saw was that their total number of personnel, I think, is maybe 40,000 at the high end.
Okay, so a quarter.
Now that's personnel, so I don't think that's all fight. I don't think that's all combatants.
Okay.
Right. That means anybody that worked for the government during the time of Hamas being the government.
Yeah, because that actually goes to a loaded piece of language I keep fucking hearing that I'm tired of. Because we're still hearing it 2 years later. The Hamas-run Gaza Health Ministry. It's like, first off, Hamas isn't just they're not a terrorist organization, and I think we need to just dispose of the word terrorist at this point because it's been so bastardized.
They're not going to get.
Like, yeah, I know they're not going to get rid of it, but in my pie in the sky dreams, can we just get rid of the fucking word terrorist? It's been so bastardized and politicized and watered down and propagandized around it. It's useless. It's fucking useless.
I agree. And it is called the Gaza Health Ministry, but they keep calling it the Hamas, the opposition calls it the Hamas ministry, right? They'll change the name around. Even though the numbers are undercounting, most likely.
Oh, severely so.
Yeah. But all right.
And
Okay.
Hamas is a political party. It is a political party in the Gaza Strip. Now the Hamas that we see on TV and shit a lot, that's the paramilitary wing.
Yeah.
And they got to do this and they feel like they got to do this paramilitary shit because guess what? Neither the Gaza Strip nor the West Bank are allowed to have their own military, which is basically, hey, guess what? You don't get to have sovereignty of any sort.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think these guys are full of shit. I think Hamas is full of shit. Very heavily full of shit, actually. In fact,
I have a very dim view of their leadership.
Well, okay, the Gaza Ministry of Health, right? And the numbers they come up with as far as casualties, right? Hamas, I think they triple it or quadruple it. Not for the sake of being truthful, but for the sake of propaganda. And when you say outlandish numbers like that, it could discredit the idea that people are dying in mass. And I have to look at that and be like, huh, that's weird. Then the most recent thing is the public executions and the going along with the deal thing and all this stuff. Like, that looks sus as fuck to me too. They have to know what's going to happen. Come on.
Even if you triple the fucking number that the Gaza Health Ministry is giving, it's still an undercount.
Dude, these guys are going up to 600-something thousand. That is an overcount by a lot. By a lot.
Oh, that's not tripling. That's a whole order of magnitude. I must have misheard you.
No, I wasn't being literal. I just said, like, just to kind of exaggerate how much they're overinflating for the sake of propaganda.
Yeah. So far, the best estimates I've found range between 300,000 and 400,000. Now, that estimate comes from like a group of doctors that was working in Gaza.
Okay.
Because between the direct war deaths, the early deaths by disease and injury,
it's a different count, but fair enough.
Yeah, and now we also have famine to deal with, and also because they basically have no fucking medicine left. They have no medicine left. We're seeing outbreaks of shit like polio.
Yes. I mean, like, okay, then that's fair enough. If you account for every, preventable death, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
The numbers are quite high in that direction.
That also because this also factors in death by things like pollution, which is in certain parts of the world, like large parts of India and large portions of some African coastlines.
Yeah.
That's a huge fucking problem.
It's just there are people throwing out some wild numbers for the sake of. I don't even know what it matters. I think 60,000 is bad enough.
60,000
2 years, less than 2 years. Or sorry,
60,000 is exactly 60,000 too many.
Exactly, but the way those guys move around just smells funny to me. And obviously the funding they get from weird places, that's also weird to me. So they smell like they're full of shit. And expect people to take advantage of that while those guys skate by. They skate by and the rest suffer. But all right, let's get back into this. Let's find out about Revelation, I guess. Here we go.
Yeah.
Alma was in my arms.
Let's find out how the world's gonna end.
My hand on her mouth because I really scared that she start to yelling or crying.
By the way, there's certain families that Dinesh is gonna avoid.
And after 2 minutes, we hear a lot of people inside our home. They start to yelling at us to get out from the safe room.
Meanwhile, Lishai's neighbors are being held captive.
Come with me. Come with me. Talk to him to open the door.
The terrorists themselves live streamed the video. The neighbor's son is forced to Lishai's home.
And then we hear a voice in Hebrew. Please open the door, because if you don't open the door, they are going to kill you and they are going to kill me, so please open the door.
You recognize the voice?
Yeah, we recognize the voice. We decide to open the door, and then we see that we have inside our little home 5 monsters. They took us to another home.
5 monsters?
And then we sitting over there, 2 families together.
5 dingbats.
The terrorists killed the teenage boy,
by overgrown children.
whose name is Tomer Arava. Then they kidnapped Lishai's husband.
They just took him.
And you haven't seen him since? No.
And we are still waiting.
And if she says to you, where is my dad? Where's my father?
You have all this, and it's very sad. But guess what? He's going to avoid and ignore that other people are also suffering that
60,000.
same fucking thing. Which is, what is that? What do you call that? I call it devil fucking worshiping, personally. What do you guys think of that? Think about that. What do you think?
I think it's.
No, it's-
I think it's just narrative humping.
I call it devil worshiping. Man. I am. It is what it is to me.
Also, yes.
The winners write the history books.
But what is that, Dubster? As a Christian dude, what does that mean when someone like lies on this level? Takes advantage. By the way, takes advantage of her suffering. By the way, too. Everyone's like gets victimized essentially. What is that called? What do we call that? When you come up with the worst possible idea every fucking time. What is that?
Well, do you care about the Egyptian that Moses killed
Yes.
to save the old lady?
I don't know the story, but if I knew it, yes, I would care.
Doesn't the Christian religion have I don't know. This is reminding me an awful lot of that little list of 10 things that the Judeo-Christian God does not want you to do.
It's fuck the religion, Joe. What's meant by it? Come on, the guy who heals the fucking blind. What does he think about shit like this? That's what I'm saying. Like your natural instinct is like, this is not.
I know
right.
what you're saying.
This is wrong.
I'm just pointing out the supreme irony here.
Fair enough, but
Well, hold on. There is an answer to what I brought. That's why Moses was not allowed to enter Jerusalem, because that was his punishment for killing in defense of another. Yes, in our eyes of the world, it's justified to kill in the defense of self or another, but it will deny you from, like, it's implied that Moses was sent to purgatory, not heaven, not hell, but because of that one thing, he wasn't allowed into Jerusalem. The whole
I understand. I understand the technical
nor
nature.
into heaven. Yeah. So there is a punishment to even defense that leads to death.
Okay, I understand the technical nature of your answer to that, but I'm just looking at it and I'm like, if I hear that story about Moses and he defended someone and he killed someone, I don't like it. I don't think Moses likes it. I don't think anyone likes it, but I understand. That's not devil worshipping. That's just, I understand why. Like, I get it, dude. I get it. But what D'Souza's doing from his comfortable little fucking living room or whatever the fuck, right? Comfortable little editing room or some shit like that. These guys are doing this shit on purpose. Like, you're very comfortable. There's no threat to you at all, and you're doing this anyways. You're a little fucking devil worshiper to me. That's what I mean by shit like that, bro. Someone who's like in a shitty situation, they're like, fuck, I gotta shoot because this guy might shoot me. I don't like it, but I understand it. I understand.
Yeah. Like, I actually know somebody who did end up killing somebody when he was defending himself. And guess what? Now, I'm not going to give this guy's name out or nothing, but
yeah,
it bothers him a lot, even at this late date.
Yeah, I can imagine. And even if they weren't bothered,
that's not shit that most sane people do for fun.
I'm saying, like, even if there's people that are like, yeah, I did the right thing. I understand. It makes sense to me. I don't like it, and I will argue with them to the end of time. I don't like it, but it's not the same as, like, this thing I'm calling devil worshipping, where it's like, yo, you are purposely abusing people. Purposely. Very blatantly and look at this fucking image on screen. They're using these people's fucking lives.
They're
like,
props.
imagine that. Look how happy they are, and this motherfucker's abusing them. To me, that's like the most heinous shit you can do on the fucking planet, to me. Which, once again...
It is super villain behavior.
Well, it's not... I'm not trying to dehumanize Dinesh D'Souza or PragerU or whatever the fuck, right? I'm not dehumanizing them. It's just more so like, how could you fucking do that, man? And how come no friend was like, yo, what are you doing? What the fuck is this? What the fuck are you doing, man? What like, how do you end up like this? It's crazy to me.
Dinesh D'Souza, if you for some stupid reason see this, which your copyright lawyer might, I have advice for you. Get some better fucking friends. They'll save your life.
Come join the Discord and get your shit wrecked. Come join this Discord and get your shit fucking wrecked. Little fucking dweeb. Alright, here we go. Let's keep playing.
We are still waiting.
It's abusing. They're fucking little kids. They're abusing them, bro.
And if she says to you, where is my dad?
Whenever I see shit like this,
what is your answer to her now?
I always wonder to myself, what's going to happen in like 15, 20, or 25 years when the kid's all grown up and he sees this shit.
It's
like what's that little boy gonna think?
Well, Joe, it's a dad with his kid and the little dog in the front yard, right? And they're playing like a dad playing with their kids, right? Straight up. And then it's like
it's supposed to be like a dumb home video that everybody looks back on in 20 or 30 years and laughs at because they have fond memories.
Exactly. But this dude's using this to say, let's bomb them over there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Look what he's fucking turning this into.
And in my humble opinion, the wife, the lady that he's talking to, has no fucking clue that this guy's going to abuse this shit. They're going to abuse it. She might be with it, actually, in a sense. As in, like, yeah, get those motherfuckers that hurt my family. Which that can happen, right? People looking for revenge or, like, whatever. But not the way that Dinesh D'Souza, this guy, so separate from all this, abusing it for his own purposes. Well, not for his own purposes, sorry. For a bigger apparatus's purposes. Let's be honest. But let's hit play. I know I'm talking too much. Let's hit play here. It's just very dark and, like, isn't that creepy? This is fucking creepy. Like, yo, get the fuck out of my house, you weirdo. Out here licking his fingers and touching the fucking vegetable dip and shit like that, bro. Get the fuck out of my house, you weirdo. The fuck out.
This is the kind of shit that makes me question our collective sanity just as a species.
That's allowed? Yeah, I agree. That's fucking weird to me. This shit should be like shouted down pretty quickly. But here we go. Let's keep playing.
Told her the daddy in Gaza.
שלום, אני אורי מירן, היום אני בן 48, וזהו יום ההולדת השני שאני עובר פה. אי אפשר להגיד לחוקק, אני עובר פה בשבי החמאס.
This is a propaganda video released by Hamas the day we interviewed Nishai.
This is a propaganda video
driving force behind
by Hamas.
This kind of barbaric and evil behavior.
Look at him. Look at him.
I can't really understand this. You know, if I don't want to get into the devil and the monster's mind.
I'm only laughing because the alternative is to cry.
This was a blood, and there is a body over there, and we saw all the things.
Things you don't expect to see in your lifetime, right?
Not me, and of course, not
Now
my
bring it
children.
to Palestine and find out, like, hey,
The
what,
Jewish always
what are the,
say
what,
never
what are
again.
the things that
but
you guys see?
unfortunately, never again happened in October 7. They came here to our kibbutz, to our home. They burned, they raped, they killed, they kidnapped people and children.
Yeah, they're fucking targeting mines.
Seems to me, Jonathan, one of the unique aspects
Oh
of
my
your
God!
work
Look
is
at
the
him.
way in which you
Without even hearing his words.
They burn
use the Bible.
Alright, where's this fool at? Where's that? Without even hearing him talk. Look at him! He's a fucking dweeb. I already fucking know. Off rip. This guy's a fucking full-blown dweeb. Look at him. I'm sorry. Let's keep playing. I apologize. Here we go.
Seems to me, Jonathan, one of the unique aspects
Okay,
of
can I
your
say something just
work
quick?
is the way
Good.
in which you.
Good.
It's like,
Look at
I
him.
really don't like having to butt up against somebody's personal trauma, but you know, I have to call a spade here. I have to go with what evidence is available, and they're saying everybody here is saying that Hamas was like beheading children or whatever.
Beheading children, raping babies, whatever the fuck ideas they throw out there. Yeah. God.
And like this makes me think of that old lie that the fucking U.S. government came up with when they started the Gulf War the first time, when they said that like Saddam
Incubators.
soldiers were they were taking babies out of incubators and throwing them on the ground like I don't know, one of those bouncy balls.
Yeah,
like that never happened, and it turned out some years later that the fucking girl that they had up on stage saying that shit wasn't Iraqi at all. She was the daughter of some fucking diplomat from Ecuador. Now it's
No, it was Kuwait. She was the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador or something like that, I believe.
Whichever country. Either way, point still stands. Now I'm bringing this up because they keep repeating this over and over and over, but you know, I have to play detective here. I have to ask, what's the evidence? Show me what you have. Like, I want.
That's a pause.
Like, I don't want to think. All right.
Sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. You're making a good point. Go ahead.
Jordan, go to your room.
I am. But go ahead.
It's like, you know, I'll say it again. I have to play detective here. I need you to show me evidence. Corroborate this story. I am begging you, because I don't want to have to assume you're lying up front. But when they keep saying this shit and they don't back it up with anything, what choice do I have? I'm sorry if that bothers anybody, but you know, this isn't exactly a game we're playing here.
Well,
this isn't a game of Clue.
Yeah. Well, serious thinking people would be like, "Hey, okay, let's investigate this and figure out exactly what happens. We can like whatever, like regular people like drop charges and okay, this guy did this at this time and we have the date applied here. We have evidence, we have video evidence, audio evidence, forensic evidence, something. And you just go from there, right? But for some reason, it is apparently not needed anymore for anything. It's just
I'm not even
trust
asking
me.
for like I'm not even asking for the exact smoking gun. Just something.
Yeah.
Please. Something plausible. It's not that high a bar, but they still can't cross over it.
But
and then on top of this is all the other shit that I hear. Shit that there is video evidence for. Like the things that get done to some of these Palestinians after they're stuck in a military prison camp. I think the name of this one camp where they were doing something we can't really say explicitly on YouTube with heated metal bars. We'll call it.
Fuck my life.
I think the name of the camp was Stetaman. I'm probably fucking up the pronunciation, but whatever.
And you mean rape, essentially. It has to be said. It is what it is.
All right, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. They
Yeah.
were raping these prisoners with like red hot metal rods. And you know what happened when the shit was discovered? There were a bunch of Israeli citizens who were protesting, not because the prisoner was being treated that way, but because people were complaining about it. These are people who were saying that the soldiers who were running this prison camp had a right to do that. Like that's some kind of justified response for October 7th.
Yeah.
It's like, so I see that, and I have to pile that on top of the narrative about dead babies or whatever. And I'm thinking, like, do you people think that everybody is fucking stupid?
Well,
This is what the fuck.
I'll be honest, like geopolitically, their PR has not had to do too much, so thus that's why it sucks so fucking bad. Like Israel's fucking PR is just horrendous. It's dog shit.
Because they've gotten because they're just like the fucking Mango Mussolini that's in the White House right now. They've gotten away with fucking everything for decades, if not close to a century now.
For a very long time. Yes.
Yeah.
And
They've
now,
never encountered this. They've never encountered this kind of pushback before.
Yeah, and now the old tactics are not gonna suffice for what people are seeing on their fucking phones, right? They're seeing these things happen.
And that's the other thing. There's videos all over TikTok. They're probably going to disappear soon, so I am begging anybody who has a TikTok account, please go download these videos, mirror them, put them up everywhere in public, because a bunch of fucking Israeli billionaires are going to be in charge of TikTok pretty soon with what's his face, Larry Ellison.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
these
that guy
ideas
stated where he's at, right? Larry Ellison, he stated where he's at. Yeah, God.
Yeah, like these soldiers are posting high definition footage of the horrible shit that they're doing. They're barging into people's houses after they've been halfway caved in by a cannon shell. And these fucking dudes, they're probably like a bunch of 20-somethings, if not potentially even a little younger, because I know that the moment you turn 18, you can be called up to serve.
Yeah.
It's like they're jacking around wearing women's lingerie over their fucking military uniforms. It's like, this isn't a war. This is a fucking game to these people. It's like, it's just another one of those things that tell me this is an entire population of people that has been, from birth for generations now, been conditioned to view this other group of people as subhuman, as a lesser species. And
I believe so.
And if you need proof of this, go look up what Yoav Gallant said, the fucking former defense minister. He said, and I'm quoting, I'm paraphrasing him a little bit, but like the substance of this is, I'm basically quoting him. We are dealing with human animals. There will be no water and no electricity. Human animals. Yeah. And Benjamin Netanyahu himself, who I will forever call an Adolf Hitler for the 21st century, he brought up the story of Amalek. And in that story, there's like a war or a battle or something. And he tells them to kill the women, the men, the sucklings, and the infants.
At the core, rotten, essentially, is the idea.
Yeah. It's like, that's... I know you tried to be charitable, Jordan, but I'm not sure what to do about somebody who thinks that way, who is willing to say that kind of shit about even just another person, never mind an entire group of people.
Well, they should be nowhere near decision making at all, right? They should be nowhere near it.
There should be a Great Wall of China between people who think like that and any serious decision-making power.
Well, I'd say, well, me personally, I'd be like, hey, welcome, come on in. But guess what? You're going to kindergarten immediately.
No, not even.
Learn not to dip your fucking broccoli twice. Good luck. Don't double dip your fucking veggies in the vegetable dip. Start there.
Jordan, these motherfuckers need preschool.
Bro, I learned early on. If you
Hey, I'm
double
here
dip,
for it.
it's yours.
Oh my god.
If you double dip, you get to keep the whole dish.
But then no one else gets to eat, Dubster. It's all yours then.
Exactly.
That's an L for life. And a momentary win for you. Because guess what? That shit goes bad, or you run out, or something. But now everyone's like, yo, Dubster's a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. Right? There's no win in it. Like, at all. So I'm like, yo, you know what? You creepy crawlers throughout society, please join my Discord. I will help you. Like, you can hang out with me all day and night. I don't mind. Come hang out. No problem.
Like, if nothing else, we are willing to try.
You're just mad you ain't got no smorgasbord.
Okay.
Dubster, take a lap.
Get him, Coach Joe. Take a fucking lap, Dubster. Anyways, yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, let's keep playing. Here we go.
They burned, they raped, they killed, they kidnapped people and children.
Seems to me, John, one of the unique aspects of your work is the way in which you use the Bible as a kind of interpretive
Dweeb! Look at him! Oh my god, who fell for that guy?
Look
at both of them.
Current events.
The Bible gives a premise.
This is so
that
fucking
God is
predictable.
The world.
Shit's
He
for the
operates
birds.
in the world. He uses history.
Hold on, here's the book of Revelation.
And we can interpret.
He looks like what's the guy's name, bro? Eastbound and Down. What's his name? Danny. The Righteous Gemstones, right? The HBO show, sitcom. No one? Anyone? Danny McBride? Danny McBride.
Yeah, Danny McBride, I think.
Okay. He looks like but Danny McBride in the Righteous Gemstones is like playing playing the grifter religious guy thing. This guy's like claimed to be real, and he looks more cartoonish than he does. That's scary to me. Anyways, let's keep playing. Here we go.
Did they rape?
Sorry to show
they
this
killed,
dead body.
They're about to talk
10
about the
times.
book of Revelation.
People and children.
Oh my
Seems to me,
god!
Jonathan, one of the
Hide your
unique aspects
eyes.
of your work is the way in which you use the Bible as a kind of interpretive key to unlock the significance of large current events.
The Bible gives a premise.
Jordan, if
that
I have to get
God is
laser
behind
surgery on my eyes
the world.
after this,
He
it's your fault. I'm sending you the bill.
Listen, we have to let him talk, Joe. All right, listen. I interrupted, Dubster did, and now you did. Okay, we're equal now. We're even. Let this fuckface talk, and let him scramble our fucking brains. Here we go.
Which you use the Bible.
Fuck my life.
As a kind of interpretive key.
Oh yeah.
To unlock the significance of large current events.
The Bible gives a premise that God is behind the world. He operates in the world. He uses history. He uses world events.
His beard is fake.
We can interpret current events in the light of what came before.
I can see the glue.
But also in the light of what's coming.
I'm walking along the Gaza
That's
border,
it?
Sorry.
which was
Pause
overrun by
again.
terrorists on.
That was it? Okay.
I noticed that they always invoke the Bible when it's an English language piece of media, and I really think that that's done on purpose.
Oh,
this guy just did it.
is.
Netanyahu's done it.
Oh, yeah.
So why might they do that? Dear confused viewer, well, it's simple. They're trying to appeal like normie Americans who are probably at least somewhat spiritual, maybe go to church every so often, maybe have a Bible somewhere in the house. They're trying to appeal to like that boomer crowd almost.
They're
That
hoping
normie
for
boomer
someone.
crowd.
Just someone falls for it. That's it.
Yeah.
Someone or some couple of people fall for it. That's it. Just siphon. That's all you need. Just a little bit of oxygen. That's it. You're good.
Now the people they're really trying to get a lot of material assistance from, which is like the wealthy evangelical Protestants. This is where you find the John Hagees, Mike Huckabees, the Jerry Falwells of the world. Every mention of some story from the Bible, like tickles something in their brainstem. It tickles something like down in their brainstem.
I wish they actually
And
believe, but I don't think they actually do, Joe. I think it's bullshit. I don't think these guys actually believe in any of
There's
this
no
shit.
way. There's
Oh, the
no
people
way
leading-
that is the
people
full
leading it
reference
are
to this
definitely
title.
bullshitting. The people who are in charge of these fucking mega churches are definitely bullshitting. But unfortunately, they've managed to fool a lot of people. So we got to deal with it.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dubster.
There's no way that full sentence or paragraph of what they just said was the full reference to the title Book of Revelations.
I don't think have you seen PragerU before, Dubster? They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Dude. These fools don't
I
give it.
know.
They don't give a shit, dude. It's like
Dude. I just can't believe that's what they said. Like, look, God, he watches the news. I mean,
I'm George W. Bush. God did the Iraq War because God told me to do it.
Look, God uses the stuff in the world so that stuff in the world can happen because God did it.
Listen. These fools know what they're doing. If this was like a 4-hour video, and the title was, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 8, right? It'd be like, in the first hour they say turtle, in the 4th hour they say ninja. It'd be like, see, look, we told you, like, boom, got it right there. They don't give a fuck, dude. I'm telling you, right? Like, they don't care about the actual topic. It's all bullshit propaganda shit. But you know what? Let's give them a chance. There's like 8 minutes left, ish, right? 8 minutes.
I'd take off a minute or two for credits.
They're
So probably more like 6 or 7.
They're gonna run 2 minutes of fucking credits. All right, here we go.
And I'm gonna bet you there's an ad in here somewhere.
There better not be, but
if there's an ad in here somewhere, it's probably gonna be either for gold or boner pills.
I went from like, damn, I might get copyrighted off the internet to like, I might personally not release this because it's so fucking stupid. It's so dumb. Like, our points were interesting, but like the video itself, like, why?
This is
like, what?
Yeah, what we're doing is we're trying to dress up a turd with diamonds and gold leaf. I'm actually regretting this a little bit.
All right, let's find out though. Here we go. Pause. Here we go.
October 7th.
Too late now. We're committed.
An eerie feeling. This is a region where there seem to be no solutions, and there's not even a clear idea of what the problems are.
Oh, Gaza.
Israel has been blowing up targets here for 2 years, since October 7th.
He's going to talk to people in Gaza.
But the war is bigger than Gaza.
He's showing...
These are rockets recently fired by Iran, the chief foreign backer of Hamas, which were a response to Israel targeting Iranian nuclear facilities, military sites, scientists, and military
Is he doing
leadership.
this? Okay.
I mean,
Then the
thanks
US
for
got involved.
kind of quietly admitting shit in public.
Military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime. God
This
bless
makes me think of what they did to
the Middle
Qasem
East,
Soleimani
God bless
5 years
Israel,
ago.
and God bless America.
For the Jews, these conflicts have been going on since the founding of the State of Israel in 1948. For Iran, it goes back to 1979, when the Ayatollah Khomeini came to power and radical Islam captured its first major state.
Oh, okay.
But in some ways, the conflict has deeper roots. It goes back to the founding of Islam itself in the 7th century. Islam has not lost the force of its original revelation. The Jews claim to be the original inhabitants of this land, going back to the time of
They call me
Abraham.
crazy, but I think
The Lord had said to Abram,
about 13
"Go
millennia
from
worth
your
of
country,
history.
your
You just
people,
jump
and
the
your
fuck
father's
over.
household, to the land I will show you, and I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you." Genesis 12:1-2.
Yet all of this is highly contested. Globally, the political left blames Israel for the conflict and supports the Palestinian claim to the land of Israel from
But-
the river to the sea.
Today
But-
we're here to highlight the
Oh,
human
Ilhan
cost
Omar,
of
okay.
the occupation.
Of course.
Oh, AOC.
I mean, what does occupation mean? Taking
sorry.
people's land, taking people's livelihood
Nash,
away from them.
Most
Stop showing me
Muslims and
hot
others
chicks.
too believe Israel is the colonizer and occupier of stolen land. There's even a skeptical faction on the political right.
Where does my support for Israel come from? Number one,
Oh my God.
because biblically we're
Tucker
commanded
Carlson.
to support Israel. But
We are
number
commanded
two,
as Christians to support the government of Israel?
Tucker
we are
Carlson.
commanded to support Israel. And we're,
Sorry, Chatsworth
we're
Carlson.
told those who bless Israel will be blessed.
But what, hold on, define Israel.
Do you not know what Israel is?
That's what God is talking about.
The
in
nation of
Genesis.
Israel, yes.
And so is that the current borders, the current leadership? He's talking about the political entity called Israel?
He's talking about the nation of Israel. Yeah, nations exist, and he's discussing a nation. A nation was the people of Israel.
Is the nation
They're the
borders
descendants
for a
of
reason,
Abraham.
Tucker.
in Genesis, is that the same as the country run by Benjamin Netanyahu right now?
Yes.
So who are the Jews?
You think that
Who are
people
the
who
would you embarrass
Palestinians?
him like that?
And whose
You
land
think that
is it
people
really?
I don't believe
pandering
it.
about
Nope, I
borders
don't believe
all
it.
day would know what they're for.
Wait. Hold on.
People of Israel.
Is the
Wait.
nation
They're the
God's
descendants of
referring
Abraham.
to in Genesis, is that the same as the country
That
run by
lady's
Benjamin
way too
Netanyahu
hot
right
for him.
now?
Yes.
Stop it.
So
too-
who are
He's too derpy and she's too hot. Just saying right now. Look at him, look at her, bro. This doesn't work. Anyways.
the Jews? Who are
How
the
much you want to bet that he had to
Palestinians?
pay her
And
just to
whose
stand next to
land
him?
is it really?
How much Russian
Jerusalem
does
is the
he speak?
holiest place on earth, a sacred site for three of the world's great religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It's the most disputed
As
piece
a
of
dweeb,
real
I
estate
figured
on
money
planet
gets you a long
Earth.
way.
Here, nothing is ever solved or resolved. What do the scriptures tell us about this place?
Look at this.
Are today's conflicts connected to what the Bible calls the end times? Could the fate of the world, of humanity itself,
Look at him
be
dweeb
somehow
walk through
tied to this
historical
place?
monuments.
Everything is back to where it was
Oh,
in
fuck.
ancient times.
Simpsons character.
Remarkably, the Israelites had many enemies, the Hittites, the Moabites, of course the Assyrians, the Babylonians, and
Yes.
so on. But it seems like the Philistines were a persistent and maybe in some ways the most long-lasting enemy of Israel.
The prophets, when it speaks about the Philistines, it says, you have this ancient hatred, this vengeance.
Like,
for
you
Israel."
saw that shot of
Philistines acted
a
in
bunch of
vengeance
those
and took revenge with
like medieval
contempt.
soldiers walking, right? That's not just me.
I might have brain lapsed and purposely like erased it, like a traumatic like experience or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe I think the answer is a little simpler. I think you probably just had like a mini stroke.
I agree.
So he's calling
My stroke agrees.
the Muslims.
Pause. Major pause.
He's calling the Muslims Philistines.
Raising boom.
Yes.
That's where they're going with this. They're calling the Muslims Philistines.
Yes. And they say Judea and Samaria for Gaza and the West Bank, right?
Mm-hmm. All on purpose.
They give them.
Well, the whole country was not called Israel back in the day. It was called Judea. And they're trying to fuck with everybody's head by calling the areas Judea and Samaria now.
That would make sense to me. Yeah, I could see that. Because They're basically saying, hey, regular people, fuck you. You get nothing because you can't handle that. We're going to give you shit.
And they still considered Sumerians lessers, even back in the day. So
I personally don't know, but I could believe that of like people like using like quote unquote ancient language or I guess pieces of land or whatever. I can see that happening for the sake of propagandizing an entire population because we're just dumb kids at a dance at a fucking dance concert. It's like that's what happened. That can happen. It's happened here, right? But, all right.
Gonna keep happening.
Yeah. Here we go.
Probably
Had
until we
many
go
enemies, the
extinct.
Hittites, the Moabites, of course the Assyrians,
That
the
dude looks crazy to me,
Babylonians, and
bro.
so on. But it seems like the Philistines were a persistent and maybe in some ways the most long-lasting enemy of Israel.
Is
The
this from
prophets,
like
when it
300?
speaks about the Philistines, it says, you have this ancient hatred, this vengeance.
I
for
don't
Israel."
know, and I'm not
The
sure I
Philistines
want
acted
to.
in vengeance and took revenge with deep contempt, destroying because of their ancient hatred.
That's a pause right
Ezekiel
there.
25:15.
Swords
That whole
crossing.
hatred has been revived. You have a people there
It's-
almost
it's
who are
AI.
set for the purpose of attacking or delegitimizing
Yeah, I was about to
Israel.
say that's got to be AI
And how does
generated.
America fit into the
I can't see them getting enough people to do this, even if they
The
did pay the
Iranian
money.
rulers identify America as the ultimate target, the great Satan.
They're chanting death to America all around me, even as I say, "Oh, I'm an American," reporting for
saying-
CNN, and they were happy to speak to me. So that those two is sort of jarring
CNN?
realities of the chant, and yet the friendliness have existed together.
Like
That's crazy they showed that. They're like, oh, listen, Iranians, they love CNN, but they hate America. That's what they just fucking showed us. Holy fucking shit, dude.
And the sad part is, there's stupid people out there who will believe it.
Yeah, well, look what they're trying to sell. Like, they're saying, like, listen, Gaza or whatever, Palestine, Israel, it's a crazy, complicated story, but guess what? Iran, the real targets. But they just, it's like, this guy just
the
moves on.
Philistines.
Yeah, it just moves on to the next guys.
They're the Philistines.
Like, who do we take out next? Iran. Boom. And they just fucking go with it.
I know it's been
Actually
40
incredible.
years, but there's still. I know it's been 40 years, Jordan, but they're still like 35 milliseconds away from developing a nuclear weapon. Fuck my life.
There are a few, cues in Battlefield 6 before they have a nuclear weapon, so, we got to take it to the
Wait, Joe, you're ignoring earlier what was stated of God lets things happen, and then he watched it on the news, and then he's going to make sure that because he is God, he's going to make it happen in the world, so then it could happen.
And then he's gonna go have a conversation with fucking Jim Baker. Oh.
All right, here we go. Here's more burning of
Like
American flags. Oh, God.
I actually feel a blood clot forming in the back of my eye. Watching all this.
Look, this battle never ended. The Jews are still fighting the Philistines.
I'm sorry, that was fucking funny, dude. Blood clots forming. This stupid fucking shit, dude. All right, here's more of American flag burning. Here we go.
Like her, many
America,
Americans
right?
don't get
Got
it. What we do know,
We're
Don't
probably
worry.
gonna get in trouble
Battles
for showing that.
good and
Don't worry,
evil.
Dinesh is here.
But who is good and who is evil?
Yeah, Dinesh said it was okay for us to show a burnt American.
Hold on, I want to
flag.
hear
What
this.
happened when Israel is gathered?
Go back.
I say, "Oh, I'm an American," reporting for CNN, and they were happy to speak to me. So that
Who is
those
good?
two.
Who
I'm
is
CNN, they
sort of
love me.
Jarring realities
In Iran.
of the chant, and yet the friendliness have existed together.
Like her, many Americans don't get it. What we do know,
But this fool
is
does.
it's a battle between
By the
good
way-
and evil.
By the way, that was AI. That was Dinesh, AI, walking in an area. I almost guarantee that one. Look at this shit again. Look at it.
Have existed together.
Look at
Like
it.
her,
Wait for
many
it.
Americans don't get it.
Look at it.
What
AI.
we do know
100%
is it's a
AI.
battle between good
We want
and
all of
evil.
you to look at it.
So
Who's
AI.
good and
Or
who
green
is
screen.
evil?
Ezekiel foretold a war that he says it'll happen when Israel has gathered back from the nations. He talks about an alliance of nations that will invade the land. Well, one of them is Sudan. He calls it Kush. The amazing thing is that Sudan had a part in October 7th. Another one is called Put, which today is Libya, North Africa. Libya also was behind October 7th. Asia Minor, Turkey. Turkey also had a big part in October 7th and funded.
They are drawing up World War III, by the way. They're drawing it up in their little documentary, bro. Sudan had a part to play in October 7th. Libya, part to play in
Kush.
October 7th. Turkey, part to play in
Kush.
October 7th. Think about it. And God said,
Libya.
smite them
Libya.
down. Oh my
What's
God.
next?
I'm playing that back
Fuck it.
again. That's crazy.
What the fuck is next? Malaysia? Serbia?
Joe, this alone is batshit crazy. It's actually batshit. And Dinesh is like, yeah, yeah, okay. All right.
Like, this is so absurd. I couldn't write this if I was trying to come up with a stupid joke to tell you and Allie and everybody else in the middle of a video you're trying to record. I couldn't make this up.
Listen, Joe, I'll be real right now. I was trying to get bored. Or like I was like moving towards boredom. And then they said this. Okay. That's fucking crazy. That is crazy batshit.
It is what Ezekiel says, though.
Oh, come
But
on.
they're making up
Modern
they're
interpretation.
making
Yeah,
up-
I know.
Yeah.
Using it for their own purposes. Yeah, I'm aware.
Well, no, they're actually backtracking right now. What they're doing is saying that's why we had to do what we did to Libya. That's why we had to do.
That
what
doesn't
we
make
did
any
to
sense
fucking
in
Sudan
reality,
for
dude.
last-
Doesn't make any sense, right? That's them creating prophecy versus like prophecy being prophecy, right? It's right. It's different, right? It's them like
No, they're saying
self-fulfilling.
they're saying we're already in end times. That's why Libya had to fucking fall, and that's why Sudan is going through all the shit it's going through. As in,
Yeah,
like,
but they're
they're
pretending like
having
they're not a
civil
part
wars
of that, Dubster. That's what I'm saying. You think D'Souza is not a part of any of that stuff? He is. He is.
No, that's not what. No, they're
Okay.
justifying their actions to cause these things that have already occurred, and they're saying that's why they had to occur because God told us to make sure this occurs. Therefore,
Okay.
God wanted it to happen.
Christ's sakes. I mean, once again, there's a reason why I ask you, or anyone at certain moments, we're like, yo, is the Jesus guy okay with this? Probably not, right? Probably not.
I would hope he's not.
Well, the one I know of is not with this shit. And this is some crazy fucking shit. This is actually like Batman villain idea. It was foretold in the prophecies for this to happen. So you made it happen on your own. Yes.
Well,
I made it happen. It's like, do you realize what you're doing right now? Or like, go ahead.
Well, hold on. There is two different versions of Revelations. There's Ezekiel's
It doesn't
Revelation.
matter. Does it matter?
And there is, yes, it does.
No, it matters, but it doesn't matter as far as like, yo, if you do this, go fuck yourself and quit. Quit your job, quit your prophecy, quit all of it. Start over. Do something else, right? That is the answer to all that,
Saying
right?
There's two different prophecies is what I'm saying.
Fair enough, but like the actual answer is like, hey, if you're going this direction, quit. Do something else, right? Right?
I would hope.
Correct. Dubster? Correct? Or no? Okay.
What'd you say again?
Oh,
Because I'm stuck on what I'm trying to say.
that's fair enough. I was saying, if anyone like purposely has any type of role playing in all of this, like, yo, quit what you're doing and walk away, right? Immediately, quit.
Yeah, if you're trying to invoke any of the revelations, you're already fucked up. You already fucked up.
You're crazy, right? You're batshit at that point. Pathological.
Right. Do you think God or Jesus for either one of these revelations, one is without Jesus and one is with Jesus, do you think he's going to be on the side of anybody trying to invoke fucking death and destruction across the fucking planet?
I would say no, personally.
No. He's going to be there to save the people that sacrifice themselves. Like, that's how it's written. The ones that get to fucking have peace are the ones that, like, give up everything to help others. Like,
And try to stop shit like this. Right?
right.
But this guy's
Or
like,
at least save somebody else's life, sacrificing their own life.
but I think this guy's like, him and D'Souza are like rewriting what I think is being like for the sake of manipulation. I don't know. Well, the other guy, I don't know. But D'Souza, I believe it times a million that he's trying to like use this as manipulation for his fucking audience. And thus, it would make sense if they copyrighted us, by the way. It would make sense. We're pausing every 2 minutes. We're talking over all of it. But yet, I'd be like, they stole my work to make profit off of it. See? I'm like, no, we're commentating about your shit. It's actually terrible. And we're warning against it. But don't worry. Devil worshippers don't give a fuck. Devil worshippers don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
All right.
Anyways, let's keep playing and see where they go, which is already horrendous.
Ezekiel foretold a war that he says it'll happen when Israel has gathered back from the nations. He talks about an alliance of nations that will invade the land. Well, one of them is Sudan. He calls it
Sudan!
The amazing thing is that Sudan had a part in October 7th. Another one is called
Had a part in
today is
October
Libya,
7th.
North Africa. Libya also was behind October 7th. Asia
Libya
Minor,
was
Turkey.
behind October
Turkey
7th. Okay.
Also had a big part in October 7th. In
Oh,
funding
they're all a
it.
part of
And
October
the other
7th.
one he mentions is
Wait,
Iraq,
what was that third one?
Iran, which is the key of all this. The Iranian.
Iran is the key behind all of October 7th, by the way.
What was the third one?
Apparently.
What was
Turkey.
the third one?
Turkey.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And they all have parts in October 7th. because they do. Okay. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Also had a big part in October 7th in funding it. And the other one he mentions is Paras, which is Iran, which is the key of all this. The Iranian Revolution actually moved us into Bible prophecy because now Iran is the arch enemy of Israel. All these nations that Ezekiel actually mentions tells us we are aligning up specifically with Bible prophecy. It is racing forward.
And the four horsemen of the apocalypse depicted in the book of Revelation, you speak about the colors of the apocalypse.
The first horse, it says, was white, which linked to conquest. The second is red, linked to war.
I thought
the
that was
third one is
Jesus.
black, which represents famine. And
Death.
the last one, the fourth one, is green or pale green, which represents
death.
Now, the amazing
The pale
thing
horse.
is the colors of the apocalypse have actually been manifesting in our world as never before because
I thought the white horse was Jesus, by the way, right? Wasn't it? Or isn't it? Am I tripping? Any religious person here?
He's not considered one of the four horsemen. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know. He does ride a mount. It's not a donkey for Revelations.
I thought
He
Jesus,
does ride a
Jesus
mount.
rides
I
in
just
on a
can't
white
think of the
horse
color.
with a sword in his mouth, right? I thought that was the idea. Or am I tripping? Whatever.
I would have to look again. That might be true.
I thought it was the white horse was Jesus riding in to, well, I look at it symbolically, but others see it as
Red, black,
violence, right? He's gonna fuck someone up with a sword in his mouth. I never heard green before. I've heard a pale horse, right? There's like songs about that, right? The pale horse,
That's
where
horse.
death is riding. No.
Yeah.
The pale horse is death, I believe. One is pestilence, one is war, which is the red one, and the white one is Jesus, I believe. According to the mythology I've heard before. Whatever. All right. Here we go. Let's keep playing.
And the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse depicted in the book of Revelation, you speak about the colors of the apocalypse.
The first horse, it says, was white, which linked to conquest. The second is red, linked to war. The third one is black, which represents famine. And the last one, the fourth one, is green or pale green, which represents death. Now, the amazing thing is, the colors of the apocalypse have actually been manifesting in our world as never before, because
he's not saying the 4 horsemen like I've ever heard.
Exactly. I've never heard these
I've never heard it not described that way.
I've never even heard of green as a fucking horse. What? Never heard that.
Conquest is not a horseman. Conquest is not a horseman.
I'm wrecked.
Horse.
Okay. And they used AI to make these videos, by the way. It's kind of crazy. But here we go.
It's black, which represents famine. And the last one, the fourth one, is green or pale green, which represents death. Now, the amazing thing is, the colors of the apocalypse have
Neil
actually been
deGrasse
manifesting in our world as never before, because the flag of Palestine is white for the white horse, red for the red horse, black for the black horse, and
can't do that. I just picked up on it. You can't do that. You can't do that, dude.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
He just said the 4 colors of the fucking apocalypse horses, the 4 horsemen, is the Palestinian colors. Are you picking up on that? Oh my fucking god, he just said that. I didn't even realize that. I'm like, I'm not even thinking that. I'm like, there's no way, right? And they're just doing it. Oh my
It just gets fucking worse with these people. Every step we go on with them, it just gets worse.
How the fuck could you do that? That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
Colors.
Oh come on! Oh come on, dude! I know you're trolling, but come on. This fool made a whole theory. Like, look at their flag colors. Okay, let's write a theory about this. The green horse, which I'd never heard of before ever in my life. You ever hear the green horse of the fucking Revelations of the apocalypse? I've never heard that in my life ever. The green horse? What?
I've always associated death with black, but whatever.
Me too, actually. But I've heard the pale horse for death.
Okay.
Maybe the black one is like pestilence or like disease and famine, like disease, death.
He called it famine, yeah. But the famine was under the category pestilence.
Green represents death. Like, they just made that up in real time. They made it up. And they used the AI video to make it seem like it's, oh, this is legitimate. Like they took stock footage from God or something like that. Here's God's B-roll of the four horsemen. One's green. Don't worry about it.
Here's God's copyright-free library.
I'm fucking wrecked.
Yeah, I'll go look at Revelations after.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'll make sure to take some time to read Revelations again. See what the colors are of the 4 horsemen.
That's crazy. Look at it. It's the flag. Oh my god. I'm wrecked. Here we go. We're going to get copyrighted, but either way, it's like, holy fucking shit, I saw this.
The amazing thing is, the colors of the apocalypse have actually been manifesting in our world as never before, because the flag of Palestine is white for the white horse, red for the red horse, black for the black horse, and green for the green horse. The colors of the apocalypse. The enemy takes the things of God and he desecrates them.
Because let's see, Jordan, there's a white ranger, there's a black ranger, there's a red ranger, and there's a green ranger. That's the level of analysis that we're working with now.
Of Israel, because those are the borders
of
Israel.
They're playing
but it comes
from the river to the sea.
When God gave Abraham and his descendants, he promised them the land. He said, "I've given it to you from the river to the sea." So now the enemy takes God's word, which is a promise to Israel, converts it To attack
fuck
Israel
regretting it
because
a
it
little. I
against
regret
Israel.
this entirely. I mean, still post it up anyway, so maybe some sadists out there can enjoy my psychic agony, but I regret this. This is time I wish I had back.
Wait, what? Oh, this whole thing, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Joe. I disagree. I am absolutely fascinated that they were the gall to do all this is insane to me. I mean, the AI images alone are crazy to me. It's like, yo, they're in the Middle East, right? But they look like white dudes. Until you get to the Four Horsemen, now it's just Palestinian flag colors. I guess. I guess the Four Horsemen are just Palestinian flags. Got it. But aren't they bringing about like God's revelation? So they're not bad guys, essentially, right? Dubster, right?
So, no, they're bad guys if they are the bad guys.
Okay.
But the problem is with Book of Revelations being the Christian version where the Apostle John gets a fucking dream and he has an entirely different dream than Ezekiel. It's Magog and Gog, not the Cush, not the Libyans, not the. So it's two different wars proposed.
Wait. Hold on. Dubster. You're saying that John the Baptist recognized the Palestinian state?
No. Not John the Baptist. John the Apostle. John the Apostle.
Oh, the Revelation is John the Baptist, right? It's the other guy?
Apostle.
It's the Apostle? Okay.
There's two John. Yeah. John the Baptist is the cousin of Jesus that baptizes Jesus.
Okay, so
John the Apostle is one of his followers.
So John the Apostle recognized Palestine way back when. Because the Four Horsemen are the colors of the flag, right? So, like, they're saying there's a Palestinian state at that point, right?
No, there was no Palestine like this.
I'm going by their logic, dude. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry.
Oh,
it is what it is.
Battles between Israel and Gog and Magog, which is Turkey and Russia, according to people that place these things. And who knows if that's even accurate? Whatever. But it's an entirely different fucking battle. Right.
God, we're so dumb. But anyways, I'm going with it, bro. John the Apostle was like, listen, there'll be a state called Palestine, and here's their flag colors. According to this documentary, quote unquote documentary, Palestine was recognized by John the Apostle way back in whatever the year 33 AD or whatever, right? So that's, it is what it is. All right, here's the last 26 seconds of this. Capital D dumb fucking documentary. Here we go.
There's a larger story here, one that is both timely and timeless, and one that involves
he can't help
so
himself.
Join me as I explore this
Look at his
landscape. And
he can't even get baptized correctly, bro. He's like, let me pinch my nose because I have allergies and little dweeb little fuck, bro. Get baptized like a fucking man, you little pussy. I'm just saying.
To attack Israel, and it becomes a
Don't
chant
hold your
against
nose,
Israel.
bro. Just go in with it.
There's a larger story here, one that is both timely and timeless, and one that involves
no
you.
pause.
So join me.
Look at
as
him,
I
he's
explore
chinless
this
wonder
fascinating
dweeb.
landscape in my new documentary film, The Dragon's Prophecy.
This is one of the worst documentaries I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Sorry.
This might be one of the worst anything I've ever seen.
So they put out a tweet And they paid for it, by the way. It was a tweet ad. And to bring me here, to then send me to the dragonsprophecyfilm.com. Like, you guys are a fucking porn site, essentially. At best, you operate like a fucking porn site. Good job, guys. Horrendous. F fucking minus. It is what it is.
Not even a good porn site either.
Exactly.
I can feel the malware building up in my hard drive right now.
I mean, okay, guys. There's your video. For why? I was actually curious. Now I'm asking, like, why?
I hope some
Why'd I
of
do
you
that?
bastards in the audience enjoyed this, because I fucking didn't.
If it gets blocked, I don't think I care. Like, okay, got blocked. Don't give me a strike, guys. Don't do that. I've had enough strikes in my YouTube life. But, you know, block it, fine. Don't worry. I will use this for comedy references for the rest of my fucking life, to be honest with you.
Oh, and by the what they're saying by Ezekiel's version of Revelation, they have every justification to kill all of these countries down to the last man and woman.
Oh, that's lovely. This chinless dude named Dinesh D'Souza, whatever. This guy is going to tell people, like, yeah, take him out. Meanwhile,
you can kill every Libyan, you can kill every Sudanian, you can kill every Turkish, you can kill every Iranian, you can kill every Palestinian, and you should. It's God's command.
Dubster, if I gave Dinesh a Clint Eastwood 38 special, he might break his hand. He might drop, his whole body might drop to the fucking floor because of the weight. Like, he's that pussy to me. Just saying.
If he managed to pull that trigger, I think he'd probably get sent flying.
He'd go back in time, Joe.
You know what? Fuck that. Yeah, he'll go back in time. Fuck what I just said.
He'd go back in time, bro. This little dweeby little fuck is telling other people to go to war, and your religion's on the line, like, while you're doing it. It's like, it's so fucking weird, super weird. And Nick Fuentes, this fucking full fly, by the way. Let him slip by him. Pause.
And if you thought this ended with Palestine, this doesn't end until everybody fucking we point at them and we say they're Philistines, then they're fucking Philistines.
I would think. Well, on the surface of what these guys are saying is there's no Muslims left on planet Earth, basically. But in reality, what they would do is, like, we like Saudi Arabia because they host gaming tournaments and wrestling and UFC, and they make money, so they're good. God likes them. But these other Muslims, though, they gotta go.
They also have Bill Burr now.
Apparently. But it's like,
And they're just justifying the next 100 years of wars. Yeah. These are, look, we're not just talking to you today, we're talking to you in the future. This is where our next battle will be, and this is where our next battle will be, and this is where our next battle will be.
But also saying, I'm sorry about my past choices when it comes to war and foreign policy. Meanwhile, it's like, if we reignite the Iraq war, he's going to be like, yeah, I love it. Good job. Let's keep going.
Remember the BP oil thing from South Park?
I'm sorry.
We're so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
On a bearskin in front of a fireplace. Butt naked on a bearskin in front of a fireplace. We're sorry.
We're so sorry.
But, yeah.
Don't make me fucking laugh.
This guy's embarrassingly bad, and not enough. Because we watched Tucker, right? Earlier, before I played this. And it's like, it looks like a concerted effort to say fuck you to regular people. And these guys hold this shit up like it's a fucking torch of freedom. Honestly. Dinesh is saying fuck all of you. From our AI videos to our fucking propaganda, fuck you. Tucker saying, "Fuck you. We don't like you guys.
Yeah.
We will
They
lie
are
to
too-
you. No problem."
They are both shaking their dicks in front of your faces and laughing at you because you don't even notice it.
And people are picking teams between them. Are you Dinesh or are you Tucker? That's actually happening in the world right now. And it's like, holy fuck, is that embarrassing? But
Makes you want to scream, doesn't it, Jordan?
I probably have screamed about it. But you know what? We're here. 2025. Welcome to Earth and the Green Horseman. Not the Green Hornet, the Green Horseman. Trust me.
Not the Green Lantern, the Green Horseman.
Not the Wicked Witch of the East or West. The Green Horseman. Trust us. We know.
ChatGPT told him there was a green horse.
You know what? I know you're just saying that to fuck around, but that might actually be true.
No, it's not. It's not because they looked at the Palestinian flag and they're like, okay, let's turn those colors into bad. Those things mean bad. Thus, like, it's actually embarrassing levels of propaganda. It's actually embarrassing. But guess what? It will fly by somehow like it didn't happen. It's like, yo, Tucker. I understand taking out, like, not taking out, like, murder, but I mean, like, taking out as, like, public statements. Okay, take out the mainstream media. Got it. But here's a guy in your fucking neighborhood. This guy's right next door.
Four horsemen.
What?
That's not working.
Colors of the
I was
Four
asking
Horsemen.
Google.
Ah,
I was
okay.
asking Google.
Fair enough.
That didn't work.
But Tucker, Dinesh is in your neighborhood, by the way. He is. In fact, he actually talked with Nick Fuentes instead of, like, calling him just some sort of asset and walking away, right? Like Tucker did. So Dinesh D'Souza is, like, actually in your orbit or atmosphere, right? And this guy's saying shit like this. Nothing, Tucker? Nothing? At all? Please go watch this. And please go shit on it. You're still trash, but you have to.
You want to know what Tucker has to say about it?
Dude.
White, red, black, and pale. All the horsemen, save for death, are portrayed as being human in appearance. According to Wikipedia.
Say the beginning again, Pepser.
White, red, black, and pale.
Yeah. Right? Jesus,
According to
war,
Wikipedia.
famine or pestilence, and death.
He's not a horseman.
He's
not a horseman.
Okay, I thought he was the white horse guy. Okay. Who's the white horse?
Oh, that's not true. It's not giving me a breakdown like that.
Whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm sure people can Google it themselves or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. White is pestilence, red is war, black is famine, and pale, death.
Okay. So, okay. Actually, because of Supernatural, a show I used to like.
Yeah.
I think it was like kind of like that, right? Like War rode like a red Mustang, like this fucking muscle car. They called it. Like he's riding his red horse. Right? Pause.
Pestilence was in a restaurant where he served food that never filled you.
I've never watched Supernatural, so.
Or was that famine?
I got nothing.
It's fair enough. Jordan. Hey, listen. If you're a fan of The Boys, Supernatural creator is the creator of that show too. So if you like The Boys,
I haven't watched The Boys either.
Well, God damn it, Joe, you're just way behind then. At that point, pause. Either way, okay, whatever. Either way, there's your video. Please subscribe if you feel like. Comment. Agree, disagree. I mean, good luck telling me this is not propaganda and they're not abusing people's maybe religious fervor against them, because I think it's pretty clear they are. But go ahead, tell me differently in the comment section. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box for sources, the Discord link if you want to join this, or charities you might want to donate to. Please do so. All links, description box. And with all that said, please, most importantly, and please find this PragerU video and give it the same thing that you give me. Pause. A thumbs down.